feel like right now this has to be nearly a first pick Tom Kench for Cupcake, because otherwise, if you take anything aggressive, you know, if you take something like the Alistar, you know that Mako is just going to be able to will play Lucian in certain lanes. But at the same time, he also has played things like Mordekaiser down in the bottom lane. He said at the start of the year that he wants to stop getting in situations where he feels like he's getting champion pool pitched. He wants to be able to play the Ocean. Just to blind pick something here, and Scout's just going to have the Ocean to be able to counter pick.
Cheers from the crowd as the Lee Sin is hovered, but they'll get the sting on the Rift this time. Skarner's locked in for Clear Love. Even, man, do they have Bass Brothers, Alistar, Skarner, Darius, and even going to be quite a tanky Rise coming into that fight with Kais on the backside. Work cut out for him against Edward Gaming.
But I do like the 3 Summoner spells out, and that was a really nice pillar from Ubisoft. Knew the flash was available, so held it. They're going to force him off the turret. This could potentially be first brick coming down. However, meanwhile in the top lane, you can see Scout rotating up there as well. Biopanther in trouble.
Horn's called out. Who's going to get the first turret? Ooh, nicely done. Apprehended, so they can't get the Horn knocked back. And now it's going to be a lot of tanking from Ray. It doesn't look like he's going to make it out of this one. Good. Yes, he gets the kill in and the heal as well. Triple just short. Realm Warp out. And nothing came from the bot side, but a kill on Biopanther in the top for EDG.
And that, in that situation, but the ability to trade, the ability to keep a cool head, certainly there for both of these teams.
Ooh, trade back and forth. Looks like Scout was just out of the turret range, gets himself to safety, and actually is going to have to flash in the end from that. Bit off a little more than he could chew.
Probably wouldn't go for that one. However, now Clear Love looking for the gank.
Flash and hit. Ooh, flash for flash. He says, I was just waiting. Does the butt turn, too. Gets in that little extra range, so Scout can pick up kill number 2.
And a little wiggle in as well, dropping the Rift Herald. This is going to be another turret taken down, and we said that this is the stage of the game that we thought the Direwolves have the advantage, while EDG just turn it on in a flick and looking to exploit the inexperience of the Wolfpack.
Ray pulling 2 away from mid-turret. They don't have much to protect it anyways, but pulled in every which way is Direwolves by EDG's map movement right now. And at 15 minutes, EDG backs very happy with about a 2,000 gold lead.
And maybe starting to panic, might look to just throw the old Ose-Ram at them, hit them with the Hail Mary of the Ornn ulti and see what you can get.
Looks like it is going to be 1 turret. How far do they go? Bot's actually pushed off just a tad. They don't have too much pressure. But they also, as I said before, don't have that vision to go forward. No shoulder wards on the left and the right make it a little scary. And Ray will say, oh, you got global gold. I'll get some solo and global gold.
Exactly right. And that's, once again, just really respectful. EDG, have you ever seen
find anything
an LPL team play this discipline, Riv? What are they doing?
No.
LPL versus OC, these are 2 of the bloodiest regions in the world. They normally just run at each other. You're expecting 20-odd kills to come through in a game at a minimum.
Whoa, there's some blood in the water as iBoy goes down. He was even able to get Summoner heal off as Direwolves bite down. That's a kill going over to Triple as he is now 1-1. But how often can they do that? I think EDG finally fell into their moment of, we're a little relaxed.
Well, this is what game deteriorates. In one more time, they're going to look to attack Ray in this side lane.
He definitely has a long run out of this one. It's going to be the teleport coming in. Scout's going to be there for a little bit of fun as they're going to bring 3 and 4 up. It's on the right side.
This is going to be a fight.
Clear Love's going to be first. Doesn't have anybody to get the stinger on. Is a lot of flashes over the wall from Direwolves trying to stay safe. They meet King. King tries to get himself to safety. The apprehended in the blue buff. Oh, it's a huge knockup coming in from the Horn and Glacial Fissure. And it is an absolute wash as EDG starts to take down the rest of Direwolves. Ubisoft falls and Biopanther and Cupcake head for the hills.
And finally, both teams say, this is boring, we just want to fight each other, and they go for it, and EDG show their class, pick up the kills, and now turn their attention to Baron.
You wondered when EDG would pull the trigger, the entirety of the team of their region, number 1 and 2 at kills and assists at 15, exception Clear Love. Where have these kills been?
In the bottom lane. So they're out of good options. They need to group up. Now is the time they probably need the desperation team fight.
Just having somebody stand in front of you and take your turret down definitely plays on the mentality. Direwolves are being pushed to the limits here in their second game at Worlds. They knew they were coming in against the beast of EDG. Also a victory in their first game.
And Biopanther tries, right? He walks towards mid lane. He says, can we start a fight somewhere? But The push and pull effect right there again.
Yep.
iBoy, Mako back away. They're giving them nothing. They break the base. They're going to take down the last outer ring. This was an even game about 4 minutes ago. Now an 8
Drakes on the game, both to EDG as they make their way. Sorry, 3 Drakes, 2 to EDG now as they make their way back to base.
And when you go down the line, couple of QSSs, you know, Banshee's there or there. iBoy going to be very safe. Level 16 nearly there. So they one more time. They're just looking for the force.
How many can he draw? 3, 4 members currently up to that top side. As you're going to see BioPanther in base trying to protect. Realm Warp to the mid lane as well. Comes in Scout, and he'll be hitting up the turret with a few minions. Nicely done by him and joined by Mako and iBoy. BioPanther's doing everything he can inside the base, but they do lose another inhibitor turret.
Yeah,
in the fight there as well, EDG would have been able to walk away. There wasn't enough gap closed for Direwolves. You could have said maybe the Ornhorn starts that off, but the follow-up gives enough time. Scout's low. Glacial Fissure, not too much used to take him down here. All summoners are still up unless they were used before, which means you'll get those flashes back quite soon for Direwolves, and they have a slight bit of room to work with here, while still doing
goes iBoy.
A little repair killer instinct from iBoy. Cupcake throws down the shield to try and stop any damage. King, beautiful damage onto Clear Love as he gets himself safe. It's going to be an apprehend by Ray to stop the damage for now as Cupcake, he can't help the team anymore. But EDG has to also disperse as Direwolves is coming out of their base.
And here we go. This is what we like to see. Get 5 members towards the Baron Pit. You got mid lane priority. Throw the Hail Mary. Do not go down without a fight. Sure, Ray's going to push your bottom lane. But with Baron-powered recalls, you can get back. He's going to have to teleport here, I think. And they're looking for it.
Step back, looking for the end zone on this one. 3,500 onto Baron, a 50-50 smite. Clear Love does not have flash to get in, but he can get the distance. Ornhorn stops 3, just short of Baron. That's going to be Cupcake going down. Mako's low, but he's got the ultimate on his Clear Love. Now gets himself to safety. A 3-man pulverize from Mako. And Ray is doing work in the base. Mako holds everybody in place as Ray is going to be the sole winner. The inhibitor comes up. It's not the first time this world a team has been thwarted on the final play. That's a double kill for iBoy. They get BioPanther as well with the Void Seeker, and it's going to be all Ray in the base. It's going to be all right for EDG. They're going to make themselves 2-0 in the play-ins. Ray is having a bit of fun with his food, and EDG take the win.